Hello guys and welcome to Witchcraft Criminal History. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. We're doing our monthly read. Yay! Because of the amount of decks I've got, I've actually randomized the deck. I actually closed my eyes, shuffled the boxes around, and what boxes came out, they're the ones we're doing the reading. Alright. So, yeah, let's get to it. Let's start, shall we? Alright, if you choose this crystal, then this reading is for you. Alright. From what I'm seeing here, that things are going to change in June. Something is going to change. But you need to live for now. Yes, it's going to probably be a bit of a upheaval. That things are going to be changing all of a sudden. This might be a change of career, a change of job. But yes, you might feel very alone at the moment because of what's happening, because there's a career change. You might even lose a job, and that's the reason why. But there is hope, so don't worry, there is hope. And we definitely know that there's hope because you've got two cards here which signifies hope. As you know, both of them are saying, like, every journey starts with a single step. That, yes, things are going to change next month, probably to do with your work. But, all in all, there's hope. So don't get down the dumps about it. And it's a time to learn as well. You're going to learn what's going on with next month. And we know that because the simple fact is you've got the loaders. Which signifies, enlightenment. That you're learning. That you'll learn from this experience. That things are changing and you need to move forward. Every step, the first step is the first step in going wherever you're going. There is hope. Yes, you've fallen over, but it's time for you to get up and keep moving. And you need to live in the now. You need to live in the now. You might feel like you're on fire at the moment, probably because all this possibly bad luck coming around. But, you need to realise that things happen for a reason. And there is a reason for this. And that, you will move on. That things will get better. Even though at the moment it doesn't really look like that. We only know that it might feel rather daunting, like fire. It's mainly because I see flames, in this card, because you guys have got Unikite. And, Unikite represents, living in the present. As I said, you need to live in the present, live in the now. Take take the bull by the horns. If you've got a golden opportunity in June to change careers, take it, because it's going to really work out for you. You need to experience this. But at the same token, like, I can see fire in here. I can see fire. Fire hits me in the face. So probably would say it could be cleansing. Because fire cleansing things, it not only destroys, it cleanses. So it could be that, you know, that once again that it ties into the Blue Lotus. That is a learning purpose. You know, you're learning what is, you know, what has happened, and you can move forward and you can learn from this experience. All right. Let's have a look at the next card. If you choose this crystal, this reading is for you. Oops. Right. All right. I would have to say that if you chose this stone, May has not been good for you. So we're talking about June. So this is probably what happened, you know, in May, or what's happened beforehand. Because you've had a really, really hard time. You've been knocked down. You've been really, really knocked down. And you need to build yourself back up. You need to get back up and move on, because the storm has passed. It has passed. And we can tell that things are going to improve, and that it has passed, that all the, pretty much the crap you've had until now has passed, is mainly because you guys have got these two cards. And it's signifying that the storm has passed, and, you know, the sadness is lifting. So that means it has passed, and you need to move forward and build. You know, you need to build on what you have. You know, build from what you've learned. And we can tell by this card. You need to learn how to build. So pretty much, you know, as I said with that other reading, if you get knocked down, it's time for you to get back up and keep moving. And, you know, it's going to be like initiation of fire. You know, you're going to, you know, you've learned from this and you need to move on. But it's going to improve in June. We can tell that because you've got initiation. You've got the sarcophagus. You know, it signifies, you know, initiation. So, yes, you know, things have been bad, but also initiation, you know, means that it's initiation of a better future. Things are going to improve in June. So you're going to pretty much have that, and don't you worry, you know, you're fine. You've got, yes, you've gone through a hardship, but you've got love. You've got people around you who love you, who really care for you, and also your spirit guides, your angels, all love you. So don't worry, you're not alone. You might feel like you're alone from all the crap you've had recently, but don't worry, you're loved, and, you know, you've got the support of your family, your friends, your spirit guides, and the angels, mainly because we could tell because you've got the rose quartz, which is also to do with the heart chakra. So, you know, once again, you got love. You know, you're not alone. Because everything you've been having difficulties with so far this year, it's going to pass in June. So don't worry. Things are getting better for you this month, or next month, in June. This month in June, it's going to be better for you. You're going to move forward. The crap is in the past. You don't need to worry about it. Just keep moving forward. Because you've got a bright future. You just need to move forward. All right. Let's go to the next crystal. If you choose this crystal, this reading is for you. Okay, this one's a little bit challenging. But one thing I see here, you know, you really need to be, you know, honest. Not only with yourself, but with your family. And you need to be honest with your partner. Because this is definitely, in the month of June, it's all to do with your family. In particular, it's dealing with children. That, it is a sacred union. That things that were happening, with you and your partner, whether you're having difficulties in the relationship in regards to children, whether your children are being a pain in the bottom, and both you and your partner are thinking, we're butting heads, like you think that child should be disciplined in this way, but your partner thinks, no, they shouldn't be disciplined this way, they should be disciplined this way. You need to be honest and you need to communicate. Because it's all about, sacred union. And to me, sacred union is nothing, it's pretty much, like a family. It's a sacred union between husband and wife. And there's also a sacred union of, of children, of having children. That, yes, once you get yourself honest, with your partner, it's going to, begin a new rebirth. That there's going to be a new birth. I'm not entirely sure whether this new birth could be more children. Are you going to fall pregnant in June? Or are you expecting a child in June? If so, congratulations. But it also could be a new birth as in a relationship. That, yes, you and your partner has butted heads. But once you're honest with yourself and honest with your partner, things are going to, be reborn. That your future is going to have a new birth. Once you've been honest and open your heart chakra. And I definitely would say that this is in regards to a male. So this is probably a male influence in your family. It's like father. This is like a father figure. So once again, I really reckon this is like a wife and a husband. Emphasis on husband. That, you need to open your heart, guys. You need to open your heart and you need to be honest with yourselves. You need to communicate because there are children involved. Because it definitely involves children and the healing of children. I don't know whether you guys have had a divorce and you guys are having difficulties like a custody battle and the children are hurting because mummy and daddy have just decided we're not going to live with each other anymore. We don't really like each other and we're going to part ways. And if that is the case, then that also means a new beginning. A new birth is a new beginning. And that can, go on. That things will go on and you need to, go on for sake of the children. But that's one thing I can see here. But you also got the sacred union, so I don't really think that. However, it might be that. Because there's also, an emphasis that with this, that because of this conflict which you've been having with each other, there's sadness. That you guys are feeling, that you're probably feeling sad. We can only tell that because you got this card. And to me, she looks very, very sad. Sadness looks very, very predominant with this card. And, we know it's something, like I said, it felt very masculine. And it's definitely got to do with children. And you got these cards. Both of them are male figures. They're not female figures. So this always, tells me that this is doing with a male. That this is a male. So I think it's got something probably to do with a husband and wife. Because you got the Horus Borak, the sacred union. So that means, you, like, to me, there's nothing more sacred than, a marriage. So that's the reason why I think it's a husband and wife. And once again, like I said, you need to be honest with yourself because you've got, Surfinite. And you need to be honest. And open up your heart chakra. Because this fighting which you've been having, because I gather that you are fighting, and it could be coming up to a divorce or something like that, but all this fighting which you guys have been having is harming the kids. And to me, this is a little bit personal because I know exactly what this is like, because this happened to me. Not with me, I was the child. You know, my parents were like loggerheads. So, you know, once again, in the month of June, you need to be honest with yourself. You know, you and your partner need to be honest with yourself, and you need to think about your children. You know, children is very, very important. Once you guys are honest with yourselves and focus on your children, then there could be a new birth. That things can improve. Alright, let's go to the next cards. If you choose this crystal, this reading is for you. I'm trying to, decipher all this, because by the looks of it, this has something to do once again with your home. And this might be to do with yourself. This is to do with yourself in June. That everything you've done till this time has been very, very good, and it's been very positive for you. However, you need to, you have to know, and you have to join the dance. You got to, you probably are sitting out of a lot of things, keeping to yourself, not really interacting with people. That you're dancing to your own tune. You're dancing by yourself. You're following your own rhythm. However, you need to focus on yourself. That yes, you're dancing to your own rhythm. You're dancing to your own rhythm. You're listening to music and all that, because music is very, very important. But you need to also focus on yourself. You need to focus on yourself. And you might need to, you've been really, really working at something. And, you've been working on something that you've been, dancing to your own music, going by your own rhythm, going all this way. But now, you need to concentrate on yourself. You need to, like I said, you need to concentrate on yourself, you need to concentrate on your body. So it might be time to get pampered. Or you might need to have a break for a little bit. You know what I mean? You've been busy partying and you're doing really well and you're pooped. You can only party as long as you can. You need to get tired of it. Yeah, so, but everything in this year so far has been good for you. But in June, you need to take care of yourself. You got to look after yourself, because you've been following your own tune until now. You've been dancing by your own music. Things have been going very well for you, and things are going to continue going well with you. However, you need to look after yourself. And this is something to do with your home. I don't know whether you've been concentrating in your house, So this is to do with your home life. It might be doing it with a relationship as well. And you're thinking about getting somebody into your relationship. But like what I said, you're dancing to your own rhythm. You're dancing to your own tune. And because of that, there might be the reason why why you have to focus on yourself. Because if you get somebody else in there, you got to dance to a different tune. And you got to change. Like, we know you got a lot of dancing, you're dancing to your own tune, mainly because you've got these 2 cards. So, you've been dancing to your own tunes, because you have half 4 and following your own rhythm. Which is not a bad thing, following your own rhythm. It'd be a very boring world if we didn't follow our own rhythms. And as I said, you need to work on yourself. You got body work. You need to work on yourself. And so far, everything has been going good for you. And it has something to do with your home. Because you got Russellite quartz to deal with the home. And one thing we also seem to hear, there's also a bright light. So things are shining upon you. That there's a bright light and things are shining upon you. Things have gone very, very well, and they're continuing to go very, very well. You're dancing to your own tune, but you also need to take care of yourself. Because you can only keep this up for a certain amount of time before you burn out, and you do not want to burn out. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's go to the next reading. If you choose this crystal, this reading is for you. Okay. One thing I see here is I say that recently, until June, you've been lost. You are very, very lost. You're not quite sure where you're going. You're stuck in the tide, and you're drifting out to sea. And you do not know what's happening. And, when you get like this, you need to reach out. Reach out to your angels, to your spirit guides. You need to reach out. Talk to them. Ask them for guidance. Because they're there to help you. They're there to help you, and they will be there to give you guidance and a way to get back to shore. To get your life back on track. Because, they are there to look out for you. They're there to guide you, to assist you, and to help you. And you need to have faith in them. You need to have faith with them and have faith with your family and friends. Because you're all into it together. That, yes, you had a toxic past, few months. But now it's time for you to reach out for help from your angels and the spirit guides. You need to reach out. Because when you reach out, they will come in and help you. And somebody else is telling me that you have also a good friend. So whoever this friend is, reach out to them as well. Because they only got the best interest for you. So reach out to your friend. And I think this friend is probably female. This friend of yours is female. Reach out to her. Reach out to her and say, this is what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm going out to sea. I'm stuck in a tide and I don't know what to do. She's there to help you. Because this is all a process. It is a process of going forward. You need to have faith. Have faith in your spirit guides that they will get you out of this. They will essentially tow you back to shore. All you need to do is to reach up and ask them. Ask them. Have faith in your spirit guides. That's what they're there for. And we know that because you've got this card and you got this one. You need to have faith and you need to reach out to your spirit guides. And once again, when you get hold of them, when you ask them, they're going to bless you and they're going to help you. So we tell by this card, they're there to help you. And we can tell that you had a very bad time recently, mainly because you also got this one. You got Bloodstone, which means detoxifying. So that means that that things have been bad, and now you're detoxifying, and all that crap you've been getting is gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Whatever the tide is, which you're being sucked out to sea. Once you ask your spirit guides, they will help you out and tow you back to shore. And, as I said, you need to reach out to a friend. And by this card, I think this is a woman. So reach out to her. Ask her for help. Don't be alone in this. Do not think you're alone, because you're never alone. You're never, ever alone. Trust me, you're never alone. Because you always got someone there. Always. Alright, let's go to the next cards. If you choose this stone, this reading is for you. Okay, we're just trying to figure this one out. One thing what I see here, it's got something to do with your third eye. In June, you need to follow your gut. And I think this has got something to do with a person. And I think it is, although most of these cards are feminine, the one which is concerning me, I see a man. Now that's sticking out in my mind that we're talking about a male. We're talking about a man. You need to follow your gut instincts on him. You need to. Because something's telling me that he is not well. This person who you're with, this male, isn't doing too good. Physically, I mean. Not psychologically, physically. You need to follow your gut instincts. Because that's very, very important. And possibly jot things down. Write things. Write things down if you notice things occurring, with his medical side. Write it down because it's going to be important. Because he is probably a bit confused about it. He's not really understanding what's happening to him. Or he just could be a stubborn man. And thinks, oh, nothing is going wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm perfectly healthy. But yet, you know him. You know he's not well. And like I said, jot things down. Write things down. Write the symptoms down so somebody can help him. Because, once again, this is a mystery. He might just look fine, might act fine, if you know what I mean, or he puts on a brave face, but the truth is, he isn't right. He is not right, and he's not well. And once again, that's got something to do, with, with things, you need to believe in yourself. If you've got a gut instinct upon this person that something is wrong, follow your gut. Because that's to do with your third eye. We all got our gut instinct. You might think, oh, that's nothing, you know. It's just a bunch of, you know, hocus pocus. It's not hocus pocus. Gut instinct can be vitally important and it could help save lives. And you need to, you know, follow your intuition. Follow it. Follow your gut. It's very, very important. Because this male is not doing well physically. He is not doing well, and you need to, you know, jot things down. As I said beforehand, we know you need to follow your gut because you got these ones. You had a blessing on your intuition and a big bold vision. So you need to see the picture. And we know it's a male because you have this one. You have Zincite. And to me, I can see a man. I can see a man. And if I had to guess, it's got something to do with his gut. Possibly something to do with his gut or his back. So something around here. Something around here is bothering him. It's not his heart. It is to do with his back or his stomach area, you know, around his stomach. So it could even possibly his kidneys. It could be something to do with his kidneys, and to me, personally, that actually sounds very plausible because this is also looks like blood to me, and kidneys cleans out your blood. That's what they're doing. And if they pack up, if your kidneys go, up yours, I'm not going to work anymore, stuff you can go into renal failure, which is bad, which is really, 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 really bad. So, you know, keep an eye on them. You need to keep an eye on them. And you need to jot things down. Write things down. Even if it's something, you know, minor. If you're seeing this person drinking a lot of water, write it down. Write how many times he drinks water. You might think, oh, that's got nothing to do with it. But that is very, very important. And doctors must know about it. Because this is a mystery. We can tell by this card. This is a mystery. It's probably a mystery to him. And he might even just been turning a blind eye to it. But you need to solve this. You need to solve it. Alright. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this monthly read for June. If you guys are interested in having a private reading with me, I've got my Etsy page, which is down below. So please feel free to go on there, make a booking, and I'll be more than happy to do a reading for you. And when I do a reading with you, you get to choose 3 decks of cards. Whatever decks of cards are according you. You know, just choose. Alright, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and blessed be.